What up? This is Full Court Press. Today I'm going into the Chula Vista Police Department. There is a current case open right now about drone footage, whether or not it should be released. La Prensa magazine has had a court case going for probably over a year now, and a local judge here in San Diego, had ruled against the footage being released under the Open Records Act of California. So I'm going into the Chula Vista Police Department right now to fill out an open records request for the past 10 active drone situations, active drone calls, because they use the drones for emergency response. They try to get the drones to places before cops can, before the police can, and supposedly it's like a substitute for a helicopter, but it's eyes in the sky. Now there's a lot of controversy with this issue. People's privacy is easily violated with these drones. These drones have cameras that can see thermal imaging, which basically means that if a drone is over your house, it has no issue at all seeing your thermal image through the roof. These FLIR cameras and stuff, they're pretty strong. It's like X-ray vision basically. So there's a lot of controversy with that. I don't believe that they should be withholding this footage at all. This is this is public record. This should be released to us. We should know. There should be transparency with this. I mean, this is like a super ultra 007 type spy module. Like it can spy on all the citizens. They use these drones like basically every day. And I first initially heard about this like 2-3 years ago from someone that was telling me at a bus stop that he had suspicion that his home was being violated, or that he was being violated by drones, and he believed that it was the police department. Now I don't know if that's Chula Vista Police Department or San Diego or sheriffs, who, I don't know. I just know that that's the first time that I heard about this issue. So I think that it's a pretty big deal, especially since they're saying that Chula Vista Police Department is the number one police department in the United States for using drones. They use drones every day, and they've done it so much that they're actually training other police departments on how to use these drones. Now, I don't ever remember the ballot box having any sort of movement or a measure for us to vote on to say yes, we want drones in our community, or no, we don't want drones in our community. I've never seen that, and to me that's a pretty big deal, because if you're going to use drones to spy on us, right, of course you're not going to want us to see the footage, right? If you're going to use the drones for emergency response, why wouldn't you release that footage? Why wouldn't you show the public that footage? I have a pretty big issue with this, and I think more people need to be aware of this. More people need to stand up and fight against this, because if we allow them to do whatever they want with this footage, what's next? I mean, you allow these police departments to use drones however they see fit. What's next? So today I'm going to go in here, I'm going to file a public records request, an open records request for the past 10 scenarios, or the past 10 emergency responses or whatever. Sorry, there's construction in the background going on here. But let's see what happens, all right? Wish me luck, guys. a pretty nice place, man. Big. Super nice, huh? Put a lot of money into this. Chula Vista definitely invested quite a bit of money into this. It's 1:30. Oh, that's the entrance. Okay, yeah. Cool. I'm all tripping. Hello. I'm here for public, try to request some public records.
Okay. You request what kind of public records? Like a copy of a report? Or is it
no, it's for footage.
Excuse me?
For footage, for camera footage.
Oh, for camera footage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, camera footage, like the footage around for the department, like security camera footage.
No,
or like body-worn camera?
Drone footage.
Okay, so body-worn camera.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So actually, body-worn camera is considered evidence, which is it's going to be required by a subpoena.
It's going to be required by what?
A subpoena.
A subpoena.
Yeah, subpoena for records.
So there are the differences, right? Like there's a 90-day cycle where that camera footage is only being held for evidence, and then after a case is resolved, I believe if the case isn't resolved within the 90 days, it's a year. It's 12 months. That's what's in the public records request. That's what's in the actual law. So I would like to be able to file that, whether I get denied or not. Can I have that records request?
Sure, I can give you something to fill out and you can request it?
Yeah, most definitely.
No problem.
Thank you.
You can request anything.
Yeah, there's parameters to it. You know, it's like 30 days.
Why don't you fill out this request and stuff so we can kind of get exactly what you're looking for?
For sure.
And then we'll be able to process it. So
excellent.
Can I have your name though?
Yeah, it's Full Court Press. Do you have a pen? Okay. Yeah. Do you have a pen?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, ma'am.
There you go.
Appreciate that. Wait a second. Chula Vista police report. Request. I don't think this is the same thing as the open records. This isn't like a general open records request form. This is a police request form. Not the same thing.
Okay, you got one. No.
So.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So this is more of like a for like police report. Do you just have like a general open records request act?
Yeah, it's kind of the same form.
Is
just
it?
Put with the information that you have available, like the date of the incident, location, if you happen to have it.
So it's more of a generalized request for video. Oh, sorry about that, guys. So I was just asking her for a piece of paper. She said that they don't have an open records request form. They do not have a separate open records request form. It's just a crime report form. So I'm gonna write. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna write it down on a piece of paper here, because I feel like this is gonna be pushed to the wrong department right off bat. But public info summary only. Okay, so I only leave email because There's no reason for me to leave other information. As you see right here, it says public info, no ID required. There's an anonymity, a level of anonymity to public records, so you do not have to. You don't ever have to put things down that you don't, information down that you don't feel you need to. That's law. We have that right. We have the right to this information. So let's see, relationship to incident. I'm going to put other. Concerned citizen journalist. Okay, I declare under penalty perjury above information I'm authorized to receive. Okay, so guys, I'm going to finish writing this right here, and I'm going to bring you right back, all right? Okay, so filled out the form, right? Go this way for you guys. Really simple, really easy. When you come into these police departments, you can only give the information that you feel you want to. That's your right. So I put on here, I am requesting the drone footage of any 10 incidents in July 2022. If possible, I would like 10 serious incidents where the drone arrived to the scenes of robberies, homicides, etc. Otherwise, any 10 would do. Full Court Press News and Media Group intends to audit and review the footage for public concerns. Please email me the media links to the footage at Press Media. Reminder, in the Public Records Act, body-worn camera footage or drone footage can only be held back if there is an active case still in criminal court proceedings. Otherwise, all footage is open to public review after 12 months. That's why I'm asking for July of 2022 footage. So, now, we're going to bring it back to the desk, and we're going to ask to see the public, the records clerk. Hi. Is there a possibility I can speak to the records clerk or whoever? And what this request is for the drone footage from any 10 incidents in July of 2022. The Public Records Act for body-worn camera footage is that you guys can hold it back when there's an active case in criminal court proceedings if the drone footage is being used in court for an active case. But once that case is done, right, or if there was no criminal proceedings, it's, I believe, 90 days after the court proceedings are over, or up to 1 year that you guys can withhold the footage. Your body-worn camera footage, you guys have media links, right? You don't have to actually put it on a hard drive or anything.
Correct.
So 10 random incidents is fine because I want to audit the drone footage. But the if you guys have any like serious crimes, that would be great, like homicides, like the emergency response drone showing up to robberies or homicides, or anything from July or prior in 2022. So a year ago.
Okay. So I encourage you to read AB 748.
Oh, okay, AB 748.
Talks about body-worn camera and media and requests.
Sure.
Read up on that.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
have your request right here, and we will review it and we will get back to you. Okay.
Absolutely, I appreciate it. I have my email address on there. That's the best way to get a hold of me, contact me. Yeah.
Full,
The
THE.
Yep.
Full Court.
The Full Court Press
Plus.
News.
Oh, that's a court.
Yeah, you want me to rewrite it for you? I'm sorry. I have really bad penmanship.
I don't know if that's 2 zeros, 2 O's, or
I'm gonna write it down here, okay?
Thank you.
Sorry about that. I have really bad penmanship. I used to live in a colder environment, and I think it might have messed my bones up. News. So it's the.fullcourtpress.news@gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have definitdefinitely read up on that, on all that you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure, even if it's a denial, that I would like to at least have you guys review it, because I know what's going on with your drone footage situation right now, and I kind of want to see like what's going to happen, as far as this goes. But I want to be a part of this whole thing, so if you can definitely let me know, I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah. What was your name?
My name is Chanel.
Chanel. Appreciate you. Nice to meet you.
Have a good day.
You too. Alright guys, so I guess that's the chief of police right there. What's her name? Roxanne Kennedy. Might have to speak with her about this situation here in the future. I know I'm going to get denied. The request is definitely going to get denied.
I need a copy of the police report. Larry 5. Sorry?
Alright, cool. So we did our part. So what's pretty interesting to me is that I walked into this place and no cops came up and asked me why I was filming. Nobody tripped on me for filming. So it tells me the Chula Vista Police Department is very well sewed up on all these things. They're sewed up on First Amendment audits, and they're really trying to protect, I think, that drone footage. And probably even their general body-worn camera footage. They're trying to protect it because they know that transparency that comes with body-worn camera footage is so strong. I mean, these cameras are career enders, you know. Even their cameras, you know, they end their career sometimes. So they're trying to protect that. So sure, you can walk around the police department with a camera. No one's going to trip on you, right? But that's all because they're letting you have transparency here on the side. Over here, where it doesn't really matter. I mean, it does, of course, but when it comes to the real serious stuff, they're holding it back. And I don't think that many people understand how important it is, this issue. Please tell your family, your friends, everybody that you know, that the police are actively using drones in our community, above our houses, with cameras that have FLIR, with cameras that have all sorts of different tools and techniques of seeing through, you know, windows and walls and all that stuff, right? So they say that after the emergency response of the drone, that the cameras shoot up into the sky. As it goes back on its flight path, it shoots up to the sky. We don't know that. Prove it. I challenge you, Chula Vista Police Department, to prove it. Prove it. Allow us to have access to this drone footage and prove that you are not doing other things with this drone, or things that could be considered violations against our rights. Please prove it. Show us that you guys aren't misusing these drones, because we have all the right in the world to believe you are. This is Full Court Press, man. I'm out.